The Journey of My Life, an autobiography of a river. I was born high in the cold cradle of the mountains, a tiny stream emerging from the melting heart of a glacier. That was the beginning of my journey, my upper course, where the land is steep and my flow is wild. I carved deep V-shaped valleys as I raced downhill, my current sharp and eager. I sculpted waterfalls and formed gorges. Even here, at my purest, I met my first touch of pollution. Trekking tourists left behind plastic bottles and food wrappers. Miners upstream diverted parts of me, leaving scars in the earth and poison in my veins. As I descended into gentler terrain, I entered my middle course. The land began to roll instead of rise. Here I matured. My flow slowed a little, and I started to meander, swaying like a ribbon through hills and valleys. I shaped meanders, oxbow lakes, and broad floodplains, creating a vibrant landscape through lateral erosion. Cities grew along my banks. Waste from factories flowed into my waters, darkening my once clear stream. Farmers drained me for irrigation and sprayed pesticides that trickled back into me. I was dredged, dammed, and diverted. Bridges crossed me, and sometimes people dumped trash right into my currents. By the time I reached my lower course, I had grown wide and slow, rich with sediment I had gathered. The land here was flat, and I began to spread out into levees, floodplains, and finally, a magnificent delta. Here, I met the sea, branching out into distributaries, forming islands and wetlands full of life. But the exploitation never stopped. My delta became choked with sewage, chemicals, and plastic waste. Industries built along my banks used me as a drain. Mangroves were cleared, wetlands filled. Still, I endure. I am a river, sculptor of the land, cradle of civilization, lifeblood of ecosystems. My journey from glacier to sea tells a tale of beauty and burden. I shaped the earth, gave water to millions. Yet, I was scarred by those I nourished. If only the hands that pollute me could remember how I once flowed. Pure, strong, and wild. Let us protect the lifeblood of our ecosystems.